Hey guys, Water24 here from MondayMorningMTG.com, and today I have a mystery box, which, if you know anything about recent Magic releases, you probably have a good idea what this actually is. And if you've seen some of my other videos, you will have also seen what this is. And you can probably guess it's from the Vault 20. So we will be opening from the Vault 20 today. So this will be fun. As you can see in here, we already have Hymn to Tourach, Jace the Mind Sculptor, and Akroma's Vengeance, just right there, visible from in here. And all of the 20 cards on the back, in no particular order it looks like. So it's got 20 premium foil cards, including 9 with new art, and an exclusive spin down life counter, as well as a collector's guide. So let me just go ahead and open this. Alright, so the collector's guide is in the bottom of the box here. Oh, this is going to be a huge one. Yeah, okay, so as you can see there's Jace, as well as the first 5 cards on the back, the other 15 cards in order of when they come out, and basically about them and what deck they were in and what they're useful for, essentially. So let me go ahead and put the camera back down. And put that away. Now, in this plastic clamshell right here, we have all of the cards. There's the Jace one, or the Jace pack, the Hymn to Tourach pack, and the Akroma's Vengeance pack, as well as this exclusive spin down life counter with a 20 on it. Which, of course, other ones have had 20 on it, like 8th edition, 9th edition, 10th edition, which had the symbols or Roman numeral in the 10th edition's case. This one has 20, and it's like a sort of translucent, not completely translucent, but like a sparkly orange color. Kind of goes with the orangish yellow coloring there. But we have that now, so that's impressive. I don't even know which one to start with. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Hymn to Tourach. I'm going to open the Jace the Mind Sculptor last. So, let me just move some of these out of the way. And this one, it's just simple. You tear down the side, and they slide right out. Yeah, these really are in no particular order, I guess. Oh, wait, they were in alphabetical. Oops. I go from left to right anyway. So, Hymn to Tourach. Double black for target player discards 2 cards at random. Fyndhorn Elves. 1 green for a 1/1 elf druid. Tapped, add green to your mana pool. Just like Llanowar Elves almost. Impulse. Blue and 1. It's an instant. If you look at the top 4 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Wall of Blossoms is a green and a colorless for a 0/4 plant wall with Defender, and it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Thran Dynamo. It's 4 mana to tap to add 3 colorless to your mana pool. These are very nice in the shininess aspect, of course, but this is like the fancy shinying that you're not going to find in most of the sets. This is like the special one only for From the Vault. I think maybe also premium, no, not even premium deck series. This high quality. And it's discontinued anyway. But Tangle Wire, 3 for fading 4. It enters the battlefield with 4 fade counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove a fade counter from it if you can't sacrifice it. So essentially, you have it for like 5 turns, or 4 of your turns anyway. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player taps an untapped artifact, creature, or land he or she controls for each fade counter on Tangle Wire. Then we have Fact or Fiction, which is 1 blue and 3. It's an instant. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library, and opponent separates those cards into 2 piles. Put 1 pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. So, that's those. Well, that's not an alphabetical order then. I don't know. So we're still going to open Jace last. But the next one, Akroma's Vengeance. Oh, just do it this way. Alright. Akroma's Vengeance. Double white and 4, destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments with cycling 3. Or you can pay 3 to discard this card and draw a card. Next up is Gilded Lotus with brand new art. 5 colorless mana to tap and add 3 mana of any one color to your mana pool. So it's sort of like Black Lotus, except it exists longer, but and of course is not as good. So we have Ink Eyes Servant of Oni. Double black and 4 for a legendary creature, Rat Ninja. He's got 5/4 and he's got ninjutsu of 3 and double black, which means you pay that much, return an unblocked attacker you control to your hand, put this card onto the battlefield from your hand tapped and attacking. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you may put target creature card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Which is pretty nice, and you can pay a black and 1 to regenerate him. Essentially, you get to steal things from your opponent's graveyard and put it onto your battlefield, or battlefield under your control. And we have Char, 1 red and 2, deals 4 damage to target creature or player and 2 damage to you. Venser, Shaper Savant, double blue and 2 for a 2/2 legendary creature, human wizard with flash, and enters the battlefield, return target spell or permanent to its owner's hand. That's also got new art there. Then we have Chameleon Colossus, double green and 2 for a 4/4 changeling. And of course, it's every creature type at all times. It's got protection from black. And double green and 2, it gets +X until end of turn, where X is its power. And last but not least in this pack, we have Cruel Ultimatum, which is double blue, triple black, and double red, where target opponent sacrifices a creature, discards 3 cards, then loses 5 life. And you return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand, draw 3 cards, and then gain 5 life. Costly, but not bad. Now, for those of you wanting a review of all of these cards, you can find the review at mondaymorningmtg.com, and there's a blog post up for the From the Vault 20, so you can just search for From the Vault. Okay, time to start with Jace the Mind Sculptor. Now, Jace, of course, is probably the most iconic Planeswalker in the game, and specifically the Mind Sculptor, because he's the most expensive, and everyone uses him, and specifically, or not everyone, but everyone used him in Standard, at least, when he was in Standard before they banned it. So, it's double blue and 2 for 3 loyalty, +2 look at the top card of target player's library, and you put that card on the bottom of that player's library. 0 ability, draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. Return target, and -1, return target creature to its owner's hand. And -12, exile all cards from target player's library. Then that player shuffles his or her hand into his or her library. So they're just drawing from what they have in their hand. Green Sun Zenith from Scars of Mirrodin. Jace the Mind Sculptor, I remember, is from Worldwake. Green Sun Zenith comes from Mirrodin Besieged. It's a green and X for sorcery, where you search your library for a green creature card with converted mana cost X or less, put it on the battlefield, and then shuffle your library. Shuffle Green Sun Zenith into its owner's library. So that's not bad. Kessig Wolfrun from Innistrad, as hopefully many of you more recent players are familiar with. Tap to add a colorless to your mana pool, or you can pay X, a red, and a green and tap it. For target creature, get +X/+0 and gain trample until end of turn. So this is a pretty awesome one. We have Dark Ritual from Alpha. It's black, 1 black mana, it's an instant, and you add 3 black to your mana pool. So essentially you just lose 1 card and add 2 extra black to your mana pool. that's essentially what it is. Swords to Plowshares, also from Alpha, is 1 white for you to exile target creature, and its controller gains life equal to its power. So you can exile one of your creatures, and you get life equal to its power, or you can exile an opponent's creature, and they just gain the life. And then Chainer's Edict, a black and 1 for target player to sacrifice a creature. Flashback double, black and 5. So, if you're familiar with the Innistrad block flashback mechanic, just from the graveyard you cast it and then you exile it. So, there you have From the Vault 20. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this and seeing these, because, I mean, they're just overall really sweet and shiny and everything. Most of these will probably be used in Commander for me, but I mean, for those of you that play Legacy or Vintage, I mean, it's probably a decent thing to buy. You can probably the maximum you'll pay around the time this video comes out is like $205, and it's going to be between like $150 to $250 that you're going to be paying for it, most likely. But price will probably be going up later. And by later, I mean in a few years. Price will go up because people will want it. So, if you have the urge to make money off Magic, buy a couple of these and sell them in a couple of years if you have time to wait around to make profit. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed, and see you next time.